We are going to grill this 5-person.
It's actually quite interesting because I think if you were to actually combine all their sales together, right? All of them are combined together is close to 1 mil in a month. 1 mil in a month. Wow,
Not good, right?
Wow, very
Good. You talk until like no good. Hey, Johnny. Huh?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, whatever it is today, this is a new episode, and really happy to have you guys here. And thanks for agreeing to come and show them your secret. Hey, so make sure later they show you secret. Okay, so I got two cameras here. I don't know which camera to look at. It's fine. Okay. You can hear me, can already. So later, guys, I think their quality of sharing depends on how you guys are putting in your questions into the chat box, which our program director Leon, come. Can see me? Cannot see you. Okay, Leon.
Salah camera again.
Salah again. Okay, so Leon is of course this kind of thing must be Leon man. Oh, Leon, are you happy to hear that?
Of course.
So Leon is our program director. So if this program is good, it is credit to me. If it's not good, it's Leon. Okay, guys, welcome to Diamonds Real Talk Season 1, Episode 1, and today one. So today I don't know these people are hang or not hang lah. They are our guinea pig for this session. So we have got Johnny, Liu, and we have got Ning, and we got Klish, and we have got Yvone, and we got Dixon.
Hi everyone.
And me and Bjorn. Today we have a list of their transactions that these people have gotten. Some have gotten 1 centurion, some have gotten 2 centurion. But anyway, today we invite them to come here and do sharing. I don't know what kind of sharing. I don't really have much question for you guys. How about Johnny?
Yeah.
I don't want to point lah, okay? Okay, I just Johnny roll the ball, okay?
Must be from you one lah, because you are the most outspoken one over here. So definitely must be from you.
Thinking no way slow, bro.
Yeah, so today
Don't even talk.
we have got a lot of our teammates out there listening to our Real Talk, right? Episode 1, Season 1. So you are the first guy to speak, no? So you'll forever be in record.
Okay.
Good
to know.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny, come.
Yeah.
Tell us how did you turn from a new agent that I vaguely remember meeting you new blah like Sotong until today like one of the producers in your division, and a lot of new agents are looking up to you. How do you feel and how's your journey? Maybe you guys can help me tekan him also lah. Okay. Yeah,
I think I must have been a big sotong if you can remember.
This one I can testify. This one I can really testify. He asked a lot of very bold question right now. Yeah, bold question. But end of the day, I think it's also for his own knowledge purpose lah. I mean, and when you actually ask that question, I think it's more for your own learning to improve yourself, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Johnny, I see from my list here, okay, you have got a very awesome sales of 172,000. You did 4 sales. You did one
three. One is
sure. You did 1 affinity.
Yep.
Right. That is 1 deal, right?
Yep.
And you did 1 landed property.
2
landed property. Okay. So maybe you want to break down these 3 sales or 2 sales or 4 sales.
I think
and give us the journey.
I think the highlight of the whole month was very much the one at Affinity, because it was a little bit controversial, because at that point in time when I post that I closed the Strata Lander, right? Wow, hate comments start to come in. People ask you, sure not, bro, how can buy Strata Lander and that kind. So to me at that point in time, being I a little bit background about myself lah. Maybe I share. I started out doing mainly a lot on landed, and landed was something that I entered the market with. So only recently that I started doing a little bit of new launch. So when people started to ask me, sure now, why you close Strata Lander and whatnot. So it got me thinking whether I did right. But at the end of the day, I realized and I came to consensus within myself that if my client really needs it and I gave him all the options that he have, then yeah lah. So that was something very a little bit afraid of, because when people start to question you, then you put doubts in you. That's where you start to think whether did I do the right thing. Because this is a big investment for my client. So yeah.
But you sound like strata landed, right? It sounds like a cursed property like that.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
I don't know. What's wrong with closing strata landed?
No,
You mentioned about the options, right? You all mentioned about the options, right? What sort of options did you all consider?
Okay, because he came over and looked at one of my landed properties. So of course I tried to push. This is a referral So he referred by a friend and he said that he wanted to look at landed properties. So eventually I realized that actually he wanted a shorter period of time to exit, to move to a better landed property. So instead we actually wanted to look at 5-bedroom, because he felt that I never considered new launch before. Maybe a 5-bedder can fit my family for now. For my shorter term, I encash earlier. But subsequently, I think the Tiger did a very good job. Check with them what was their need again, and actually push a little bit on the strata landed, and they bought the idea because they feel that then I don't need to exit so soon because now I have the space. Then in the end, it prolonged.
Huh? Who's the dagger?
Free market. Elaine.
Oh, Elaine. Okay.
So yeah lah. So that's why it got me. I'm not very experienced in this industry. 3 years.
3 years is 老教 already, bro. Then when you'll be 老教?
18 years.
You want to be 老教? I am super 老教. You are 老教 already, okay?
Yeah. Okay. I 老教. Today onwards, I 老教.
Okay, today onwards, all right.
Yeah, so that is something I think was one of the highlight of the month for me. Yeah.
And then you see, for your whole transactions here, I really see your affinity almost making you 100,000.
Yep.
Can we all dig on this affinity? Come, help me dig on this affinity.
How do you get this
I also want
buyer?
to close affinity, right now. You want to close affinity? I also want to close.
I haven't closed also.
Affinity, I think, doing. Of course, it's a huge project, right? They have already crossed lots of units already.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is that the strata there's no leaf, and then it's like everything so cramped. How do you close it? Very.
I think
Okay, help me to overcome.
yeah, because they're from Turkish, so they're Turkish lah. So to them whether there's a leaf, no leaf, it wasn't in their concern in the first place, because most landed property in Singapore, if you were to buy a resale, there wouldn't be a leaf anyway. So the houses that we went to see didn't have leaf, so it wasn't a concern for them, even in the first place. But they like the idea that everything is new, because budget was a concern.
How do you get this Turkish buyer? Referral.
He says it's a referral.
Referral.
So I had a friend that we used to play soccer.
You had a friend that used to play soccer
with
Singaporean. Or you got a Turkish friend that used to play
so
soccer.
he has a Turkish friend that plays soccer together.
Turkish.
Yeah. So it so happened that this friend of mine was asking me to help him for rental lah. So he wanted
Sorry,
to.
your Turkish friend is the Singaporean Turkish friend or the Turkish people?
He's Turkish people.
You get my question right.
He's a big turkey. So anyway, he came out lah. Then he said that my friend wanted to rent something from
foreigner or
he just turned Singaporean. He was a PR. He's a PR.
He's a Singaporean Turkish lah.
Yeah lah, but
Listen, you got play soccer lah?
No, not really.
That's why I play soccer. Then you got Turkish fan.
No lah. I still don't play soccer. Okay. So you have got a friend that you play soccer with since young.
Okay lah, for a short period of time.
Okay, then he
So,
introduced you this Turkish
I was
guy.
serving him as he wanted to look for a place to rent. So after many months, then he decided, never mind, bro, I think I don't rent. Then he paise man. I said, don't paise bro. You just refer somebody to me lah.
Okay.
Nothing to paise. So in the end, he referred this friend. He saw his Facebook post that he was looking for a house actively. So he referred me. We met up. We spoke about it.
Okay, Johnny. So this whole story, actually, what are we supposed to learn from this story?
Must play soccer, right?
I mean, we of course, anyway, we want to share so that our dear teammates out there can learn something lah. But I know this Turkish friend that is introduced by a soccer friend. But what is the whole learning you want people to get?
I think the whole learning it revolves around being open about referral. I think sometimes some people will be paise to ask that why not you just refer me somebody.
Did you ask your friend?
Yeah, I did. So because he didn't feel comfortable eventually didn't rent a place from me So I told him there's nothing to be upset about or afraid. So I said just refer me .
Okay.
And I think active referral requires a lot of asking, even from the very
What
start.
other projects did you show this Turkish guy?
We look a lot mainly at landed only.
Landed, resale also.
Resale landed.
Yeah.
Then we shifted a while to take a look at new launch at Grandeur Park.
Grandeur Park.
So we look at.
I mean, Grandeur Park
Affinity.
also got strata title.
No. We were looking into
Condo.
4-bedroom, 5-bedroom.
4-bedroom, 5-bedroom
size
apartments.
Then
Okay.
when he saw Affinity strata landed, then he thought, yeah, actually I don't need to exit within the next 10, 15 years.
Wow, so
if
long.
I stay here, then I can, yeah.
So this
But
guy is
actually,
really long.
apart from that, I also find that on top of that, it's also your approachability. I think people who know you, right, they also know that you are somebody who is very approachable. Like anybody also you can talk to, and that's the reason why people come to you, right? After they didn't actually rent from you and what, they still come back to you to actually ask you to help their friend. Yeah, so I think that is one of the good quality that you actually possess, right?
Okay. Any questions for Johnny? Please put into the chat. We got 5 of them here today. I don't want to put everything on Johnny now. We come back to Johnny,
Beside me 有一个美女。
then 你下给得罪这边。Okay, and maybe since on my left side now, we come to my right side 啦。3选1 ，3 choose 1 啦。like that 啦，throw mic 啦。Ning, seems like you very ready to share. Okay.
Turn the mic to me, so I must share.
I actually want to ask you one question because based on your results, right? Just now I was actually going through your results. I realized that you're somebody, right? Or in fact, every one of you are here today, right? You all have one common thing. You all know what's the common thing, Definitely, but they are actually closing everywhere in Singapore. It's not just one place. It's everywhere. They got industrial. They have like projects. They have like north, south, east, west. So they're like closing everywhere. And Ning, right? You stand out very, very specially because I realized that there are even deals, right? Like $800 deals that you also do, right? Can you tell me more about that?
Actually, seriously, now no longer those days where you say, "Oh, I'm specialized in private. I specialize in commercial." Okay, a lot of my clients, right, are referrals. So if they come to me and say, "Hey, look, can you help me with rental?" Like you say, 800 or 1,000, I will take, because at the end of the day, right, these customers that stick with me is how I follow up to convert them to my clients. I think you agree, right? Yeah. Right? Because if you say, no, I don't want to do it, then obviously you'll say, well, you're very stuck up. Okay, so for me, I do everything.
No, I remember you're not stuck up on it. My first meeting with you was at Yvonne's mansion, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
right?
Yeah. So I went to your house to actually see that unit.
Yes.
Then I realized that your presentation was really, I would say, comfortable.
Oh,
and,
thank you.
I also realized that if I'm a buyer, right, I would definitely want to buy from you.
Really?
You just give me that kind of feeling, like just very comfortable.
Thank you.
It's not those kind of like very howling kind of feeling, Yeah.
Actually, nothing to be howlian, because for me, I came to this industry full time about 5 years. Okay, really full time 5 years lah. Then, a bit more 老教. But I came in like a plain piece of paper lah, because what happened is that because my business failed, I came in not like you. I came in with a huge debt. Okay, so with that, then I'm very focused on what I should do. So you will say howling, nothing to be howling, because you're really down to the pit. Right? Yeah. Imagine 1 million debt, then yep.
You had a $1 million debt.
Business debt.
Wow. What sort of business was that?
Huh?
What sort of business was that?
Import, export, whatever, not like because I started at the age 24 ma.
Wow.
So long journey. So with that, right, maybe I couldn't follow up with what people say about online purchase and all this. So failed long. Then everything starts to evolve with management and all this.
Hey, I thought online very good. Recently, I go YouTube, always got this person.
Give me 20
I
seconds.
know fast enough.
35 seconds of your life. But after 35 seconds, I still never changed my life.
After 4 seconds, we skip.
Hey, but Ning, I think in your this year, right, you have from my record, you have taken how many century?
I think if I remember, it was like 2.
2, yeah.
2.
And I saw this deal, Royal Green.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yes.
2 units of Royal Green.
1 week apart, actually.
Yeah, one second floor, one fifth floor. Anyway, they are all from Royal Green.
Yes.
2 units.
Yes.
Did it happen coincidentally or because it's related? That's why 2 units. I don't know.
No,
And of all places, why Royal Green? And how did you get this thing going?
Actually, this one was quite weird. Like, I
How weird
just
is weird? How weird is
okay.
weird?
During the circuit breaker, I cannot meet anyone, ma. So I know a lot of agents. What they do is that they either sit there and like get themselves very depressed. For me, I mean, we attended a lot of courses. Then we did video and all this, right? So I did a video. I sent out to all my contacts, my old contacts. Then at the same time, I also keep on sending them like just keep touch base with them, lor. Like how are you and all this. It's not all about property. So these 2 customers, both of them happens to be doctors. Okay, so one is I brought my dog to see a vet.
Okay.
So I also I always talk when I see people. So I said, hey, the 38 Joe boys are also already there. Then the doctor, huh? At this time, got people buy me? I say, yes. Then he said, oh, wow. I said, why don't I send you 3 links? Okay,
What links?
Royal Green.
Like what link?
The project link.
The 360 project link.
Yes, correct.
Okay. The
So I
poster
said,
tour, right?
yes.
Okay.
I said to him, 3 links. I said, you choose one link. I do a virtual. I'll Zoom with you.
Choose one link, right? Not one link.
No,
Wait.
also Ning lah.
Okay. So you send 3 links.
Yes.
One, you send Royal Green.
Royal Green, New at Novena,
New at Novena.
Mhm.
Okay.
and 4th Avenue.
Why?
Because he
these
said he wants something for investment.
3? Okay. And why these 3?
Um,
A, you anyhow hamtam lah. B, there's a reason.
he said investment ma. So investment to me is
Why
is
never send Leiden Green?
等一下我对那个你老板
Why never send 4th Avenue? Have or not?
have
Have a 4th Avenue.
Royal
Royal
Green.
Green.
and New at
Royal
Novena.
Green and 4th Avenue same developer, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Which developer?
All green.
All green, right?
Wow,
And
that's
then,
why.
Then you send New at
New at
Novena.
Novena, yeah.
Okay, so it's purposely send or anyhow hamtam?
I purposely send
Why?
because I want to see his intention. Okay, for me, usually I will find out the main objective when I so-called framework the customer.
Framework the customer.
I framework what they want.
How do you framework the customer?
I find out main objective, lor.
How do you find out main objective?
I see what they are looking at.
So what do you see?
They want somewhere near the school and in the Bukit Timah area.
Hey, sorry to cut it. Hey, I was just helping my audience. Okay, our audience also want to know because it's been on my mind. Like, so you can't be like starting the conversation with, hey, 38 Jovoy sold. So what happened before that? Like,
I sent out a video. I sent him the video.
so you send him the video first.
They
but
asked me
then-
how's the market.
So before that, you know him
What
already.
video?
38 Jovoys where I did my own video.
I
record myself.
A video tour of yourself, like saying, hey,
Selling
hi, welcome
No
to
tour. I just say about 38 Jovoys having more than $500,000 discount and all this something like that along the line.
Oh, because 38 Your Voice was having a promo. So Ning just whip out her phone and record. Hi,
Yes.
I'm Ning.
Really just
Then
like that,
you
record.
send this out to random people.
Yeah.
Okay? Then that's how you start this conversation.
Mm.
And then
Correct.
after that, he say, Uya meh, you
Yeah.
don't sell so well. Then
Yeah.
you started this thing. Then you send randomly. No, then you plan. You didn't randomly. She planned and she said New at Novena, Royal, and 4th Avenue to the vet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said, I only want to see Royal Green.
Why?
Freehold?
Okay.
Because it's
Other
very
freehold
conventional kind one.
4th Avenue. Okay. Yeah.
So I said, okay. Then I did a Zoom virtual with my tiger lah.
Oh, okay. Sure. With the doctor lah.
With the doctor
And then
and the
Royal
family.
Green lah.
Mm.
Okay. Royal Green. Okay, cool.
Then because of that, apparently within 1 week he decided. I was quite surprised. He said, actually, Ning, I think basically quite okay lah. I can proceed with the unit law. Then I was like,
Hey, like you got no effort one like easy close like that.
I was like, huh? Okay, this
The only effort was you brought your
Wow.
pet to the vet.
Mm.
That's the only effort that you had.
No, but the thing is that I feel that if I don't talk, okay, then basically right, it's as good as no chance.
Right.
Okay, but I try to stir up that there are still people buying at a time like this. I think it's very important. Then the other one,
Hey, sorry, this doctor bought the 2nd floor, the 5th floor.
5th floor.
5th floor. But I still want to learn from you. And how do you select that Royal Green is a good project? Or you don't? You want to buy what? Just buy lah. Actually, Kevin.
Basically because I like Royal Green.
Why do you like? Is it because
I think it's the
of
location, the school.
price? Is it because of the numbers, the sentiment? I don't know what. How do you Ning Yap? I call you a top. I mean, I call you all top producer lah. Okay, how do you Ning Yap, the top producer, make so much centurion? How do you choose this project, Royal Green at Bukit Timah, that you think it's the project to buy? Do you have some framework? How do you select? Or any one of you, these questions can be to everyone lah. I mean, I'm sure today's problem to me is there's just so many projects. I see all my agents drowning in projects. Of course, you all must understand. I came 18 years into the business. I came from a year got no much launches to a year launch until you vomit. So I find that, of course, today's problem is there's just too many projects and the agent just blur. In fact, they're like goldfish mode. But now you cannot see my mom, right? Like they don't know how to introduce. A, you hang, you want to buy, B, don't buy. So, yeah.
Check with you, when you enter the real estate industry, right? What was the commission like for new projects?
That one 0.5 we all hug together, celebrate, high court so don't say it. So seriously, I want today, I think this is a very good learning even for us of how can we all talk about this topic. How do we as the real estate agent and a top producer, how do we say that, traders Tampines can buy, Kelvin steady, or how Leiden Green can buy, or in this case, how come Royal Green
hello, Mr. Grant, with you.
Okay. Yeah. And Marina one. Okay. Today,
Okay.
Okay.
I guess basically because they have two sons, growing up. So eventually they may want to go to the JC, nearby school, and also like the uni and all this. So, and because they are investing, so they are looking at future plan. That's the reason why I actually proposed the Royal Green. Okay. Yeah, and because I know they're very conventional one, so they definitely want a freehold. No point I bring them around.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So that's the reason why I narrow it down.
Can I ask a few questions? Real talk, real.
Okay.
Hey, can I ask a few questions? What is the land price of Royal Green?
Oh, wow, 这个不懂了，有没有要帮我？我知道。
Okay. Secondly, what is the break even of Royal Green? Okay. Third, what is the percentage of units sold in Royal Green?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah.
I mean, I'm
that's a good question.
Real talk, for Kevin, you see, I close deal is I really tell my buyer what to buy. Okay, but of course, why should I buy? So I got a couple of key indicators that is my framework. Number one, I will recommend projects. Number one is how many percent sold. So is it late percentage good or early percentage good? You see, the problem between resale and new launches is I find new launches, you only got one person to disturb the price, which is the developer. But resale, you can spoil price, but for new launches, only the developer can spoil price. If the percentage of sale is high, will the developer spoil the price up or down? Up, right? Up. So this is a key indicator for me. I don't like to go ask you if your project after 1 year only sell 20%, what would you do as a developer? Chances, we talk about chances, down. So this kind of project, I would recommend my buyer to buy because price will drop. Next, the key indicator, I want to find out what is the land price. And from I use my square foot, I can get a break-even price. For example, there is a break-even price for Royal Green. And usually my key indicator is about $100, $120 off up from the break-even point is the entry point for me. Because, you know what I mean? Because when you're buying close to break-even point, right, it's safer. Because if the developer, you look at the whole graph, you go to your whatever charting tools, you look at the price. Sometimes the developers start at a higher price, but eventually they didn't do well. Next, the price will come down. So going not too far from the break-even point is very important because different developers have different break-even point. Some doing $300 above break-even, some doing $100 above break-even. So these are my two key indicators. Right? And of course, my third key indicator, which currently I will slowly remove it, but this key indicator was very important in the last two years, to be honest. Which key indicator? Indicator is the number of options that is yet to exercise. You all know what I mean, right? You all know what I mean, your key inside. So because you see, we all know recently the measures came in and clamped down certain things. And we all know these people, sometimes these things can be not exercised for a long period. So imagine you are a developer and you have a whole pool of people that are yet to exercise. Will you lower the price? Because if you lower, these people will not lose 5%, 25% of 5%, right? So these are all key indicators for me to determine which project. Once it fit these three criteria, that is something that I personally would buy and personally would look at. And I felt this framework always helped me to help my buyers. Because if you're free, you go and take new and you go and take whatever project that you selected, you go and do all this homework. And after a while, you know your tools, you know your homework. Actually, it's very easy to talk to your buyer, and your buyer really feel there's a framework, and you are talking about facts and figures. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so a little bit sharing from me. Sorry, 我抢你的 mic， 这时候你在 interview 我。Hey, okay. So Nick, maybe back to you. I don't know. Maybe you naturally already doing this what I'm sharing lah. Just that I was able to put it into a framework.
No.
No? Okay.
Not really.
Yeah. But you all know what I'm talking about,
but
right?
I think I learned. Yeah.
You know, the percentage of sales is
correct.
Right, like Penrose, you come out first day only 60, now it's 69, 68%. So first day already 60%. So I don't know, because now the developer will just keep increasing price. If you are the developer, so you will just increase the price, right? So that's why first mover advantage is always correct. But if today we touch wood lah, Penrose come out only 20% sold. Okay, so these are the projects that I will stay away, because likelihood of going cheaper is there. Likelihood. So I don't want to enter and go down. Because if you track back a lot of records, because I've been in the business, so in the last couple of years, let's talk about Sky Habitat. You all know, right? A lot of people are still losing money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the launch price is already over $400 above the break-even price. They didn't do well. They went down a few $100. Today, people are still suffering, just that they they didn't sell. So holding power is very important. You get me? But on the other flip side, the neighbor one project called Skyview. Skyview land price, launch price match my criteria. That's why today you see Skyview make money. I mean, I can give you a lot of key indicator from the past project. And we always learn from the past, and we learn and share our clients. Okay, enough of me. So now, can maybe Ning conveniently pass the mic to Dixon? Yvone thought it's her, right?
You're the last one.
Yeah. Here, and y'all know half the population of Preeminent Group sometimes still call Dixon, hello, OCBC.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Dixon is already in Preeminent Group, okay? But of course, he being Dixon, he will help y'all steady. Okay, Dixon.
Sure, no problem.
Since now you're already quite a while with us,
yes,
you always feel like a family. I can no longer 清楚 whether you are Preeminent Group or OCBC.
Yeah, I mean, we know each other for 15, 16 years.
I think Dixon come across as a guy, right, who is really very, very good in his restructuring of all the financial stuff and everything.
Want to get
so I think the key thing that I want you to share today, right, is to actually help us or Preeminent Group, right, to really see like how can we really help our clients in this moment, in this market,
right,
by using your expertise and your knowledge.
But you never close project, oh, resale.
Oh, got one.
Where?
Woodley Residences.
Okay. Come share the project.
Well, that project, okay, actually for the Woodley Residences is quite interesting. I gotten it through kind of a digital marketing.
Digital marketing, so fresh leads.
Yes.
Strangers.
Yes, that's right.
Because strangers have all the money you want.
Okay, actually they have turned into very good friends of mine. So actually what happened is that for that one, it's not the customer who called me. It's another person who called me. Another person, right? So that person is in the financial line. So he called me. Actually, he doesn't want to buy anything from me. So he asked me, can we do some collaboration? I refer customers to you. You refer customers to me. So I said, okay, fine. I mean, I'm just being open. Open to talks and such. So during the COVID period, also nothing much to do. So all the trainings and connecting with customers during that point of time. So I've spoken to him, and he brought along a partner. okay, who seems to have a pretty high position in the financial line. So after talking to the both of them, and the other guy secretly called me after that. Yeah, and tell me, oh yeah, that's, I don't know whether the first person he knows about the connection and such. So after that, he told me about his plan for his family. He want to sell away their existing house. They want to buy another property. So that's where I brought him to purchase the Woodley residences.
Do you manage to sell his house?
Yes.
So what do you think contributed to that? Why did he really call you? He can call so many agents, but there must be something that you said or did during that conversation that sparked him to attract him to call you right now.
Yeah.
Well, I guess number one is that during the talk itself, I managed to convince them of my capability. I managed to showcase my capability in terms of financial structuring, because sometimes when you have an existing property to sell, you want to buy another new property.
So can you share how you, for this per se, this case, what do you do? How do you restructure? What do you do?
Well, number one is on their financial, the loan per se.
So, okay, how much loan they can?
How much loan, whose name to be using, because husband and wife, and then and their existing property.
So whose name you use?
The wife.
Why?
So that after that, because the husband got another private property.
Okay, so
so which they're also intending to be
private
selling.
property.
Yes.
Okay, and
then after that on the timeline as well, because for the they have existing HDB, which is within MOP actually.
Okay, within MOP.
Yeah. So actually, when
Sorry, within MOP means before.
Within the 5 years.
Oh, still haven't MOP.
Haven't. Correct. So they need to move for certain family reasons. So that's why during that period of time they had to appeal to HDB. They gotten the approval.
Oh, how long to hire?
Well, about 1.5 years.
Oh, that's very far away.
About 1.5 years.
Okay.
But they have legit reasons, I would say.
Very good reason.
Legit reasons.
Can you give us a key, like a tip on what's the reason?
Health,
school, family.
Family. Too many children, perhaps.
Okay.
And they need
space,
help, and
family planning.
Yep, that's right.
So family planning is a good reason. I was excuse reason. Okay, legit reason.
Right.
How many kids you got?
Three.
Huh?
Three.
Okay.
But yeah, because they are young couples, no helper.
Alright, okay, got it.
That's right. Correct. So so I think I managed to help them in terms of the structuring the timeline as well. Because for this, you have to be able to structure the timeline very carefully, so that in between, because Woodley Residences is still a uncompleted project, so you need to know where are they supposed to be moving in between the period, and their family, they currently have 2 houses, you have to sell one and buy another one. So it's kind of complicated in a way. So we have to be very careful in handling the
you
timeline.
basically give them a peace of mind. Did you use those old school white paper and pen and work out, or do you use some techie technology? I don't know.
No, I use iPad. Yeah. So what I did is actually I did a simple timeline calculator. So just punch in a number, it should automatically come out.
Okay.
Yeah, simple figures. It's something similar to our ERA app.
Okay.
But I just use Excel to input the formulas and such. So it comes in handy every time. When I speak to them, they want to know the number. Just punch in a number and that's about it.
Why Woodley Residences?
Actually, we are comparing between Park Colonia and Woodley Residences.
Why there's no travel? All 3 are together, right?
They seen before travel before.
Yeah,
that's
But
right. And they do not like
Woodley
it.
is still not our project.
Not our project.
Now our project.
Not our project. Yes, that's right.
Oh, no wonder it's not project.
Correct.
It's good sales.
Yes.
Because it's a co-bro.
That's right.
Saya. But
Yeah.
But why? Okay, I want to know the Woodley residence is你介绍的 or the person own self? I want to buy Woodley.
They want it's very much based on their needs and requirements.
And so you recommend one?
Yeah, that's right.
Why?
It's based. They want something near MRT. Actually, they like mixed they like integrated development.
Integrated development.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
What
right.
other integrated? We got Sengkang
Actually, we got Sengkang Grand.
Come, brainstorm. We got Sengkang Grand. We have got Woodley residence integrated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Woodley. Where else you got? Marina One. Of course, we where else? One Holland V, but it's not
Water Town.
Water Town is a resale lah.
Yeah, resale. That's right.
Okay, so they want integrated.
Yes, that's right. Sengkang Grand is one of the consideration as well.
Integrated. Is they tell you one or you pitch?
They used to stay at Helian many years ago.
Helian.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I mean, it's just a kind of a lifestyle to them. So I mean, rather not say integrated, but near the shopping mall, near the MRT, something whereby it provide convenience to them. Suggested, but in the end we didn't see.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Location or something.
That's right.
Okay. So, was it easy to close this deal?
I wouldn't say it is very easy. I mean, we do face some complication along the way. Actually, up to the stage whereby we are about to confirm the unit itself.
Yeah.
The day we went down,
Yeah.
the other agency told me that the unit that we wanted is sold.
Sure.
So we are like, wow, you know, and it's only that one unit that they really wanted.
Okay.
Correct.
And why this unit mid floor stack 47?
Why this unit? Okay, actually, what they wanted is on the 9th floor.
Uh-huh.
What they wanted is on the 9th floor.
But why stack 47?
The view, basically, mainly because of view. Yeah, we were considering between like this side or the other side. Correct. So this is their own decision that they wanted this.
Their own decision.
That's right.
Because you see, recently I was also toying around the idea. I was looking at a lot of the. I like to dig all these things. So some projects better view or actually make less money than the lousy view.
True.
Why? You know what I mean? Better view supposed to make more money, but I saw some projects from past, like just few years ago, better view makes lesser money than lousy view. Like I got a client recently, they both bought one project friends so they bought same project. One face guard house, one face swimming pool. The guard house one exit with more money than the one facing swimming pool. You know why? I studied it.
Because the one this facing the guard house, when they purchase, is a lower quantum. But then when they both advertise, same size, same stack, same unit,
Yes.
same layout, they can be calling for about the same pricing. So,
Okay. So I realized one thing already. Okay, I will tell you a lot of things. But why different profit? It's because the one that is facing the guard house bought a year earlier in the launch. And because of that, he can sell earlier than the friend. Because 3-year SSD. And the 1 year ago, market was better. You get me? So he exited. So that's why sometimes when we recommend projects like a Royal Green, I also like to tell the buyer about exit strategy. Very seldom I felt agents will do that because you're just focusing on the sales.
And your Costa del Sol. Your Costa del Sol, nice view,
Yeah.
So make more money or make lesser money?
Costa del Sol, right? All 3-bedroom face the sea. Everybody has a sea view. So there's no much different. There's no unit that doesn't have a sea view. Everyone has a sea view. That's why no difference. Okay? So of course my Costa del Sol, I also have a plan, 10 years plan. So at that point I bought below market value. Yeah, I bought like maybe $200 below market value. Because my owner was owner that is staying in India and never in Singapore. It's like you buying New York. That means you buy it and you never stay there and you got no emotions one. So basically he is in India, he bought the Costa also, and the agent just ran from buying until now. So he has no emotions. But cut a story short, I bought it below market value and I spotted it. Yeah. Now back to this thing, what was I saying? I forgot already. So my friend one. So to me, sometimes I like to talk to my clients. I like to share, really, now you buy Royal Green, you must talk about the exit, how many years you want to exit. Of course, your client want to stay 10, 15 years, I don't know but you must always work out an exit strategy. Why do we do that? So that the client will see you differently and they feel everything I need to talk to Klish. And everything I need to talk to Kevin. If even they go out, they met another agent called Dixon, they still want to go and check with Ning. Because trust you already, Have you had that friend that everything you talk about, maybe computer or about which doctor is good or whatever medicine is good, you always must check this expert friend. So this thing helps you. So the exit strategy is very important. So sad to say, my friends, one were able to sell in a year earlier. The other one bought later. He bought later and bought higher because the project did well, and as you go, the first mover advantage, he missed it, he bought 1 year later, higher. Okay? And secondly, I always like to see the size. Sometimes in a project, we buy like got 3-bedroom can be like 800-900 to there's about 1,000 odd. So you need to check the area. Is it a 3-bedroom more sellable or a 1-bedroom more sellable? You get what I mean? Like you ask me maybe like 10 rows lah. Personally, I will buy bigger units because you can see a trend line there. You go to maybe project in Commonwealth Tower, you can see generally 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom make more profit than 3-bedroom probably. It's a trend one. I mean, I like to analyze all these things, so I like to be quick. For I see it for myself, it's as an own interest in buying. Then I translate to my client, and of course now I translate to all my agents to help you all to learn something. So I think real talk is fun because without this platform, I today I think I talk too much already. I say I talk too much. Leon keep pointing at me saying that I am also, but no choice, Leon. Okay. So anyway, I don't know. I just want to share with everybody. All right. And I think these are the little thing that because of your sharing from Dixon, then I came up with this.
Yeah, but Dixon, how long you took to secure their selling and then their buying? Like,
well, total is about maybe 4 months.
4 months, so include the marketing for the selling and everything.
Yep, including the marketing, everything. That's right.
Oh, okay, that's a relatively quite a quick speed. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought I took very long for that. I'm still a very new agent, you know.
Okay. Yeah, but you're doing so well, bro.
No. Still got a lot to learn from all of you.
Okay, cool. And
so wait. Okay, this question I must ask one now. I really have to ask. It's burning inside. Okay. So when you earn this amount of money, right? And then Jasmine earned her amount of combo. Y'all got y'all got cut together and then put together in your.
No. Okay. No. Jasmine money is Jasmine money. His money.
My money is also her money. Yeah, correct. No, more than that. No, just kidding. Yeah, I think for that, so far in sales wise, there are some that we do together. But she still have her own pot of customer, whereas I have my own pot of customers as well. So there are, some we do together, some
She's Sentosa 小王后
Yeah.
Huh? Sentosa 小王后 Jasmine Peng. Okay, thank you, Dixon and Bjorn. You want who to talk now?
Okay,
but must be a real talk.
Must be real talk lah. So this girl has been just beside me for very long already,
Which girl?
And then she's saying that she's very, very, very nervous, but I don't think so. I think you will be doing all right.
Yeah,
So she's Klish. Okay.
Cliche.
So, a lot of us we don't know who you are. So maybe you want to introduce.
We don't know who she is because they always wear helmet.
I never wear helmet.
They always wear helmet. Then how we know who they are? Today she wanted to wear helmet one, no? They wanted to wear helmet, no? So
No, I never. You asked me to wear helmet.
yeah, Mrs. Helmet, right?
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Klish. I'm in this industry for about 6 years.
Wow, 老
So
教.
老教, right? Yeah. I was from SQ. Yeah, and after I leave, then I came here.
Oh, you pop SQ ah?
Huh?
You pop SQ ah?
No lah, don't say that.
SQ pop you ah?
No.
But thank God you left because right now
Got to go 380 dinner.
Yeah, 380 dinner.
Yeah, that was
$600
quite cool.
for the suite.
That's quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I realized you I mean personally as a friend, I've taught you a couple of times about the sales. I like your seriousness in your sales. Really, when you are in your sales 很有魅力啊，哇，很厉害。
you are saying I got RBF, is it?
No, I didn't. Okay, continue. So let me dig into your deal. Let's dig into her deal, huh?
She's really everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but back to your statement just now. Some say true.
Okay lah, we talk about the first deal and the biggest deal first lah.
Oh, you support me now, seaside.
There's this seaside residences, and we also know that seaside, right? We have a very big problem. What's the big problem?
What problem?
We can't really view the actual unit, right?
Yes.
And so you have to actually sell like paper to your client. Okay, take it or leave it. Yeah, this is the unit.
Brother,
How
all
do
new
you
launches
do that?
cannot see one.
Yeah. So how do you actually do that? How do you actually get your client to actually be convinced to buy something that they have never seen?
Okay, actually this deal was quite interesting as well. So similar like Ning, I actually shared like 38 voice like using a Insta story. Yeah, so I think nowadays like social media is quite.
Really? How many followers you got in your Instagram?
How many? 2,000?
Don't have lah, let's say he more lah, he got more.
Of course, yeah. What's your
Yeah, so they started asking me about the project itself. So we got connected during, I think, circuit.
So who are they?
They are my clients actually. They bought something else from me.
They are your clients. They bought
Already
something else
existing
from you when
that was, I think, maybe another year back.
a year back. What did you
Yeah.
buy?
Park Place.
Park Place.
Yeah.
Oh, they bought Park Place from you.
Yeah. So it's a couple. So one of them bought Park Place from
And
me.
then they contacted you.
So we kept in contact like on and off.
Yeah.
So during circuit breaker,
First.
Huh?
Open mouth.
they open mouth lah.
See the agency. Hey.
No, they saw the Insta story.
Ah, they
about
saw your
the-
Insta story.
So I thought that was actually quite a good, like, you know,
Good
like,
marketing.
yeah, because there's
Ah.
nothing to
I
do.
see you do Insta story lah, ha. That's why got money, right? See, now I'm doing Insta story again.
Yeah, so
Okay.
after that, they started asking me about that project, but I think it wasn't really an area that they wanted, but it was an opener for me.
Why is it not the area they wanted? It's such a nice area.
They always wanted seaside, but they missed out on the balloting actually.
They missed out on the balloting. That was like long ago, like,
Yeah,
okay.
correct.
Yeah.
So, but they still thought about it lah. Then, so we got reconnected. Then I spoke with them and then managed to, you know, plan for them
Plan.
how they can cash out on this.
Tell us about the plan.
So I sold their house actually within 2 weeks.
You sold which house?
Yeah, Park Place.
No, another house.
Another house.
Yeah.
Park Place have not collected key.
Yes,
They
correct.
already ran out.
No, staying in it.
So then they sold which place?
Jewel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jewel.
I wish.
Okay, Jewel at Bangkok. Not Jewel at Changi Airport. Okay.
Yeah. So I sold that. Quite lucky. I feel quite lucky. I sold that within 2 weeks actually.
Huh.
Yeah, and quite a good price also. And after that, we secured the seaside.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think they had a question of about, you know, now seaside is already towards the end of the launch.
Yes, which is
So,
the best.
Yeah.
You know why? Because 好了點對。Hey, sometimes I do this so cheesy one eh. And the client like leh. I don't know lah. I mean,
What does
today-
that mean?
The good stuff
Ay,
I
kantang. Kantang girl. Yo.
Yeah. So I managed to convince them
Huh.
otherwise,
Okay.
and they decided to go.
Can you all just don't always tell us the topic? Deep dive lah. How you convince?
Okay, so actually at any point of time when you buy, I believe any point of time you buy a project is actually okay. Higher price.
Huh? What?
It's about your exit strategy.
Ooh, so sales
No,
so
it's not.
salesman. Really, so salesman. Only project I make money is about the timing.
You know about it.
Okay. Okay.
Because
True lah, true. After
everybody's,
20 years, it's true.
everybody's timeline is very
Correct. Alright, 20 years ago, you keep ping, you never buy anything in Singapore where to lose money one. Buy everything, make money, put money, make money.
different. Seaside is whose project?
Seaside is my project lah, of course. Yes.
Yeah, so I mean they saw the benefit and I think
What
it was,
benefits? 来 serious 啊，没有时间了，要3点了，没有时间了，快点
I think it's the location.
location
Yeah,
Is it?
District 15 there's nothing new.
ah.
A big project.
Yeah, I think a lot of the
Yeah.
clients should be looking at either like Amber 45 or Seaside, these two only.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
pricing is very
Okay,
cheap.
cannot compare lah. Okay, seaside residence is on the last piece of government land sales. Anything later, I bet it must be from my land block, like Mandarin Garden. Alright?
Yep.
Correct or not?
Mhm.
That's why it's the last GRS.
Yeah,
It's the last GRS. So GRS, of course, you look at the land price, it's really cheap. It's like $800 land price only.
Mm.
Today, developer all $1,000 land price. Holland all 1,700, 1,800, I think. So this is the reason why I like this kind of project. Because the developer, 一句话啦, I can afford to sell cheap. So that I can move on. Yeah, of course. There's many things we can talk about lah. Okay, so yep. Ning, yes, please.
You said that your
Microphone, please.
is your client, your company.
yeah.
Is that a microphone? Oh, okay.
You say that your IG, right? Your clients are inside your IG.
Yeah.
They are your followers.
Yeah.
You invite them or what?
They were just like they were just
But you follow her. People don't follow me. Wow, different.
You don't have a comment post, you got can't take out all your little child.
Wow.
You got almost 3,000 posts on my IG already.
Ah.
Yeah, but hold on.
Oh, fancy.
When you pass me this mic? It's very rude, no? This kind of mic, you should just give it to Bjorn, right?
Hey, your one longer than mine, you see? You see what's so short, like, your one longer, no?
I'm offended, no? But this is live, how can you do this to me? You pass me such a mic.
I realized that you have been selling houses at the bottom right of Singapore, so center all the way to the bottom right.
Yes.
Is there a reason why you don't travel to the west? Is it because the west is like not nice?
No. The West is amazing.
Okay.
Yes, it's definitely amazing.
So why are your transactions like all like concentrated in that one small area only?
Because I stay in the East.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, so viewing is more convenient, right?
Yes,
Okay,
definitely more
okay.
convenient.
So for this client that you closed, Chua at Changi, what other units? Okay, you had a landed Q Heights. Q Heights is 99 years, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
So was it a challenging deal that you actually had to go through?
Okay, so the buyer actually came and viewed the house before COVID. Yeah, so I closed this only after COVID, like maybe another 3 months later. So it was quite lucky because she was about to offer for another place the day before. Yeah, like she's gonna offer the next day.
How do
Then
you
I
know? How do you know
followed.
that
She told me.
Oh, she told you.
Yeah, so I followed up with her on that very day. She told me.
Someone who follow up very down.
I hope.
So if I'll be your client, right, what will you do to me? Like, how will you like follow up with me? Like, how often will you follow up with me?
Actually, it's more just a casual like texting lah. It won't be like
okay.
everything very sales law.
Okay, it won't be like how is it? Right?
No,
Okay,
I'm not. In fact, I'm more like chill.
Okay,
If they are keen, then they will come and look for me.
Right.
Yeah, but sometimes I will just, hey, how are you? You know, just reminder that you are, you know, that because sometimes when a buyer views too many houses, they will forget. Yeah, but they might actually like your house. They might just forget.
Before I bought my house, I view about 60 houses.
60.
Until I forget.
Until you tired, that's why you went.
No, I wasn't tired. I still want to view.
Okay, so you have this poll here right now, right? And the poll question is this: who would you all like to hear next, right? From any one of us, yeah. So we have like, so far. So we have like, can't really see. Okay. So we have like Dixon, we have Klish, we have Jonathan, Ning, as well as Yvonne. Yeah. So who would you like to hear from more? And any questions you all have, just please post inside our chat. And then of course our administrators will let us know and from us, okay, for the questions to ask. Okay, so for Klish, you also closed, if I'm not wrong, semi-D at Seletar, right? Is it a semi-D?
Yes.
It's a semi-D, right?
Yes. It's a
Okay.
semi-D.
So any stories behind that deal or
This
not?
one question is more straightforward.
Straightforward, sell already and straight away and buy. Right?
No, as in, there are other deals that are a bit more challenging and a little bit.
Should be a very good price lah. This one about 4,000 square feet land, right? Then probably about 1,000 per square feet, right? Yeah, good price, very good price. Of course, 我是 landed 小王子。
Actually, we should hear Yvonne talk already, right? I think enough questions from
Wow,
you.
Yvonne, to Yvonne.
Hi.
Yvonne, we have a full question. Where do you do your mask?
So the poll question is, where do you do
It's
your
from-
mask? So
I just
customized mask you can see.
Oh, okay.
Well, Yvonne, of course, yeah, your big deal comes
Wait, let's talk first.
Garden residence.
Yes, garden residences.
Garden.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That deal was actually from a customer of mine, which I have served some time ago when I first started my real estate journey.
What is some
4 years ago.
4 years ago, cost some time.
Very long ago. So but on and off she will still contact me and ask me about real estate questions like rental, sales, and how's the market, all this stuff. Now booming lah. Market is very hot now. So she actually asked me some opinion on where she should buy. And actually before this she just bought an office from me.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was in July. Then August itself, she bought garden residences from me.
I mean, y'all can ask question. Oh, I mean, the garden residence, you recommend one or the own self jump inside the client? The client just want to buy a garden residence.
No.
You recommended garden.
I recommended. Actually, she saw quite a few number of projects like J-scape, Florence,
Florence.
and garden residences.
So for garden residences, the show flat, the moment the client is there, it's like very easy to convince already, right?
Correct. And it's going to TOP.
Yeah.
Going to TOP next year. That's the good thing.
Next year TOP, yeah.
Estimated.
We have like many
Estimated.
clients, right? Next year TOP, right? Look out for garden residences, okay? Garden residences.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tips.
So why did you recommend garden residence? Is only the point that it's going to give this good?
No, and she actually don't like projects that's of a very big size, like 1,000 over, 2,000 over, that kind of project.
The one big project.
Yes.
Like too many units.
Correct.
So garden residence is about
500 plus.
600.
500 plus
Okay.
units.
Woodley is okay. Very nearby, right?
Woodley.
Garden residence.
Yes, actually very nearby, correct.
Why never recommend garden residence?
Why never recommend Woodley?
Why never recommend Woodley residence?
Because she feels that the per square feet is a bit on the higher side.
Plus, I think limited units also, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And then for gardens, she actually got a 4-bedroom that actually faces the landed properties, and it comes with a private lift.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so she really like it very much. About 1.9 mil.
Yours is how many bedroom? Three. What's the quantum?
About 1.8.
All right. And what other reasons why do you recommend garden residence?
Because I think I know her for quite some time, so I know her style. She like beautiful things, nice things. So I think garden really suits her very much. Yeah.
I mean, and they, Yvonne, I think, and there's no right and wrong. The problem is there's always no right and wrong. That is a problem.
Correct.
I felt that a lot of agents, for me, I like to really study a few projects. I like to really, everyone asks me, I only sell this few projects. And not just within the project. Like example, the garden residences or Woodley or Royal Green or any projects. What is the next unit you want to sell? What is the step that you're focusing? Because when you're focusing on that step and that's the unit you want to sell, you are very into who sold that unit.
Okay, we test. Okay, so if there's a project now, tell me what project can I buy? Yeah. I know you said that.
I'm just saying, I just feel like a lot of agents, they are just, to me, too half lah. No offense lah, half you are lazy lah. You leave it to the tagger. You don't want to. End day, I don't sell only Marina One. I sell whatever the buyer think that the agent. If you want to do project, really, you should have about 3-4 projects that have to be focusing on. You can use a tagger as help, but you cannot rely on the other 10 or maybe 80 projects. Rely on the tagger. You rely on it. But you all must have a project. And within the project, you must have a set of units that the next unit that you want to sell in terms of, you cannot have one project that you want to sell 1, 2, 3, 4. Example, garden, I only push the 4-bedroom because for private thing. But for 2-bedroom, I will push something else. You must have. And then when people sell, they're very intact, very wonderful. But of course, if the client and they choose out the focus project, then the title will be very
handy.
I felt that sales agent must have a framework of your work framework, how you choose. Yeah. Of course, for me, I choose project based on don't have to follow me lah. I don't like pre-launch. I don't like pre-launch. Why? Because you see, I study the price. Pre-launch how to study. On day one, how to study. You don't even know what is your upper floor. You don't even know left, right, center, how much. You go in, you sell it. Honestly, pre-launch always got the first ballot die, right?
Yes.
The first ballot die going compared to what? Everything available, right?
Yes.
So I felt, if of course I got client, I don't mind lah. But we give it a thought. I like to sell balance and I like to see both.
And I think for garden residences, that time when I pushed her, I recommended the project to her, right? There was a price reduction. Yeah, quite a lot, about maybe 200 to 300K price difference as compared to previously.
Okay.
So that makes it very attractive.
Okay, good. Yeah. So I have to do our teammates out there who are listening to us, even this is a recorded. At the end of the day, later we will be sending out the records lah. And I really want, like you remember I said during my opening speech in Rise to Stardom, I said today, towards the end of the year, I just want Preeminent Group to
guys who are blessed to do well because you are hardworking and you are blessed, right? Come to these platforms called Real Talk, which eventually me and Bjorn think this thing, right? Want to come out and share some things with you. Today, of course, you're spending this almost 1.5 hours with us. I thought not only our teammates have benefited, even ourselves, I also try to listen from one another. It's how open you are, how ready you are to listen to us. You may not agree with everything. You may not like everyone's sharing, or you like everyone sharing, thank you very much. But we are all not Anthony Robbins. We are just average agent like everyone. We're not trained like public speaker. Right, Johnny? Maybe you are. I don't know. But I think they have done very well. Everything at sure, you have.
Because I'm so analytical,
I'm emotional and analytical.
okay, so but they decide a lot of what in the brain. So maybe I'm referring so simple that she really like, but it's not in your recommendations, but they have I feel wrong.
Don't get me wrong. I tell you, Johnny, don't be too over self-centered. Who am I to say wrong? I put a check on the table. If you don't realize, if you, Johnny, this unit, this project cannot buy, then I put a check on the table, I put to you. If after that you didn't realize, you cash this check. If only I do that, then I can determine what you want to buy. You know my point? I can't. That's why I don't. In fact, 80% of my clients are way richer than me. How could they be wrong? Of course, I felt that sometimes buyers are just so sick of sales talk. Buyers just want neutral, authentic sharing in their face. Don't you like it? An opinion? I just felt agents are lack of an opinion. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't know that you need to. Maybe you don't know how to. So I hope today you can learn about all these things. I think everyone out there are so flooded with everyone says sell HDB, buy project, buy new launch, make money, first mover advantage, chiong, go buy Penrose, queue one whole day. Yeah, I don't know. But end day, buyers need an opinion. That's how you stand out. And I always want to go until all the way to an exit strategy so that I just want to differentiate myself from that. Just simple questions. Right now, live, I think Zach is bringing our teammates on the ground to where? Rive, okay? The ex Zook. Okay? I've never been there. No, I always know some of you younger days we go Zook, right? Okay, so the thing is Rive drop price. The thing is from that day Zach announced, which is just about 3 days ago. My questions to all 2,300 agents, including Leon. Hi Leon. How many of you have dig into your database to go and promote this project to your clients? How many of you were able to spot an opportunity to help you make money? What do you mean by that? Hey, drop 500,000, no, and the price becomes very competitive now, no. So isn't this the product that you should quickly grab and go and spend money, effort to go and money as in do advertisement, effort as in you call one by one and ask people to go down. Fill up your calendar for the next 1 week or 2 weeks. Every day try to fill up with somebody down to see Rive. Don't you think the chances of closing is higher than any other project? So instead of how come your sales is not doing well, what do you do for yourself so that your sales can be doing well? Honestly, I walk the talk. This Thursday, I'm bringing one client down already. Priscilla is tagging for me. Yeah, really. You know, to get that one client, can I ask you how many people have I pitched this deal? You might have made a guess. I pitch as in I really call and pitch. Hey, hi Klish, hey. Yeah, hey, I've got this project that, wow, the developer Lelong going down. Oh, okay. Hi Johnny. Okay, before I get one appointment this Thursday at 4 o'clock, I can't remember. How many appointments, how many people did I pitch? Make a guess. No, not so much. About 16, 17. I do that, no, get one appointment. Okay, so I'm trying to say, there's so much money on the table for you all to go and make. So I really want you to do something for yourself. I mean, that's just a reminder for everybody. Okay, I mean,
the market now is really very in favor of us being in this role as an agent. Okay, so well, Bjorn, anything else? We're still very early in our session. Maybe now we talk about, like, I mean, we have finished all the juicing and everything now. Of course, yeah, life. What drives you? What are your goals? I think that is something very interesting that people will also want to know. Yeah. You want to know? I want to know lah, of course. I want to know. Yeah, I mean, very tired. I'm also very tired. Like every day, like, sometimes we get a bit, like our sometimes our life are very high frequency, right? Very high frequency. So I don't know how do you guys stay focused? How do you guys stay relaxed? I don't know, or you too relax? I don't know. So maybe share about some personal stuff, framework.
I think for me, I like to fill out my calendar. I cannot be free because when I'm free, I will think, is there something wrong with me?
It sounds like us, yeah. Huh?
Yeah,
Quite
so
well.
I will think of what to do, and yeah,
Okay.
I will always continue to prospect.
Continue to prospect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so really, go and call your old clients. Bring them, go there and drink coffee also can. Don't buy never mind one. To me, this is a chance. Okay, just imagine Rive is a cafe for you to go and catch up with people. You get what I mean? Don't see it as Rive is selling property. Rive give a 500,000 discount, or I don't know. It's a good excuse for you to bring people down to the Rive and catch up. Fill up your calendar. Seriously, that is something that I really do. Yep. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I totally agree. Because a lot of like my team, right? Sometimes they say, hey, they really don't know what to do. Actually, there are a lot of projects. They can touch base with their past clients or friends. So sometimes they just sit there and say, hey, I don't know where I should start. Call. Now what can we say? Just give a call, just talk.
Well, I mean, some of them they say, Neil, I don't have people to talk. Of course, I don't believe that lah. But they have this mind block that they got no people to talk.
But some of them say that they do not want to liaise with those that they are close with, friends or relatives.
Really, yeah.
That one we cannot
I
help.
liaise for you lah.
I like law.
I mean, you can always. Seriously, I'm okay to liaise for you lah. Then I go with you.
Yeah, I like to start with the close circle and then from there, And I think it's important we ask for referral, like what Johnny says.
I mean, today we got this board here. Everyone here is a Centurion, and of course, there is personal agenda of mine lah. Is I really think. I mean, of course, here got a lot of things. Here got resale, got HDB, got projects, but I can see most part of it come from project lah. Personal agenda of mine is I really want to tell every one of you lah. Projects makes a lot of money lah, because to be honest lah, you all are done resale. If the seller give you 2%, it's a very good seller. If you cooperate with me, one example, you get only 1%. If the seller not so good, give you 1%, we get 0.5. But a developer, it's a seller that offer you good comp, good price, good showroom, good timing, flexible, right? So I think it's something legit to work with developer for a start. I think all is the way to go. You need to actually add in some projects into your sales. Looking back into your results, I realized that yes, a big part of it all came from project. In fact, it's like more than half of your results are all from project. Yeah. So for those people out there who are actually looking to really achieve the 100,000 a month or even a $1 million mark, I really hope they can really look into projects. ERA app, they have like so awesome stuff that are inside there. You can just create a website just by using a click, so you can actually just go explore that to actually see how you can actually work towards that. Okay, Facebook marketing is getting really easy. So I hope that you guys can really explore that and take a look at that. Okay, that will be something that can actually bring you your first commission. Okay, so moving forward, yeah, we were talking about your goals, right? Who would like to start first? About your goals, yeah, your life, yeah. Oh my God. Let's talk about life, man. Yeah, the heavy stuff, the very, very heavy stuff.
I think to me, goals, I mean, in our life, I find that being able to strategize and do is very important. I mean, a lot of people can strategize, but what I really see is that to really do and follow through, not a lot can really follow through, you see. So what I thought is that everyone have their niche way of getting in their sales. Some people, I mean, a lot of things are very basic. Some can just be every month, every week giving flyers. Some can be focusing very much on digital marketing. It's like, it's about finding the way. Which one suits you better? Which one can give you a very consistent flow of leads? And do it and follow through from there.
So how do you normally strategize? Because I've been hearing this word a lot, and in fact, I'm a very bad planner. I'm not very good in strategizing. Yeah, but I also want to learn from you. Like, how do you actually strategize? Do you like put everything onto a piece of paper and then find out like a plan or what? Then you just put on the wall and write down everything. Then you see like what's the best plan. How do you normally strategize?
My strategy, okay, first for me personally is that I like to start with small goals. So I have every little goals along the way so that we won't get lost in between. So like, when I first joined ERA, of course, the first goal is to break the egg, correct? So after I did my first deal, so I thought to myself, what do I really want next? So I thought, okay, I want to get a Star Achiever Award. So I proceeded on to, I got my Star Award. So from that, it's like, okay, let's try something bigger. Yeah, so to me, it's that every goal that you have, it will lead your action towards that goal. So sometimes if let's say I wanted a Centurion Award, diamond itself. So if let's say I'm ready, at a 50K, 60K mark, some people may think, well, I'm good enough for the month itself. I can rest for the rest of the month. But then if you have this goal in mind, it will spur you on to continue working hard to achieve until you achieve that goal itself. Yeah. So for me, it's a lot of like this kind of little goals.
Nice. So yeah, I think what you actually say makes sense when you're like 50, 60K there and you are at the second or third week of the month. You definitely want to do more. You think of ways to achieve, like what you mentioned, plan and see how you can get that 40, 50K more closing just to get the Centurion, right?
I got this very old school technique, very old school. Since day one until now, you will always see a table calendar on my desk. Human beings are programmed since young. 1 month got 30 calendar days, 30 boxes. Single digit to bigger digit means end of the month. It's very natural, right? You see single digit is early in the month. 20 something, finishing it. So every time I close a deal, I will go to the calendar, I will mark a cross. I use cross. I don't know why. So sometimes I got one box, one day got 2 cross. Big deal, small deal, never mind. But every day I see on my desk, I look at my calendar, I see more cross, more happy. Less cross, more kanchong lah. Means oh my God, something wrong lah. Then I will become more and more. I'll push myself lah, or I'll maybe give myself some break lah. Of course, I also tally my sales into an Excel spreadsheet, a very detailed Excel spreadsheet lah. So that I felt you must be a business person. You must know your revenue to your dollar to your cents. You must know every single thing. And I save this in my Dropbox. And every few days, I look at you see, to me, is, I once hear from my clients, A, you always look at your bank account, or B, you don't. If there's no money inside, you probably won't look at it. So to me, my bank account comes from this Excel spreadsheet. And this Excel spreadsheet comes from that very old school thing called the table calendar. So if I see no cross, I know jalat lah. You know what I mean? So this is a very simple visual aid lah. Yeah, I'm still using it until today. Just want to share it with everybody.
Okay. Anyone else?
For me, I think 2020 has been exceptionally well for me. I think yeah, correct. So I think so far right now, I'm still on track to what I want to achieve. This year I've tried to hit at least 500,000 for the year. Short for about 200 plus. 300 plus. So for me, I think the greatest help I have this year really was from my mentor, number one, and next is my wife, because I think she played a very important role in this whole thing lah. From let's say this current month that we're talking about, 170 over thousand, but I'm short of 70 over thousand to the next year, Infinite Cup. So we were sitting in my room. Leon came along as well. So we were talking about how strategize, how should we go about this. My wife only told me one thing, so don't worry, you can do it. But I mean, eventually I didn't manage to But it's it's the moment. It's the moment where you left 2 weeks to hit the additional 70,000, but in your pipeline won't come in anymore. But it's that encouragement, and I think many a times we absorb some of this energy from the people around us, and I think it's something that a lot of new people should find from. And along the way you will feel tired for sure. I'm sure all of you, when you all did such wonderful months, there'll be times where you were down, got tired. Next month then we do again. But there's something in us that you felt that no, let's push more. So even at Centurion, it didn't stop me from thinking I want to achieve more. But although yes, I didn't achieve more, it's a goal for another time. So but it's the mentality that I feel.
I realized one thing. It is actually very addictive. Do you know campaigns are very addictive? Addictive. I mean, Lewis Hamilton just got his 92.
Lewis Hamilton just got his 92. Let me check. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I felt sports and business are all like the same. That ego, that ambition, that thing inside you that want to win. It's not just about the money. After a while, it is money. Realistically, I understand. It's the number. It's the number. It really is the number. So it's how you put yourself. I mean, everybody, trust me, you have a loser mode and you got a winner mode. Everyone got two modes. It's how you find that trick to switch off your loser mode and switch on your winning mode. And it becomes addictive. Just really very, very like drugs. I don't take drugs before. Like I don't like secret, like anything that's addictive. Winning can be addictive. Like Lewis Hamilton just got his 92 win and is now on the world record of the most win just after winning Schumacher in the last race. So I think to them, winning is like addictive. They are chasing the numbers. They're chasing the seconds. They are pro. So in real estate, I would just say that you guys are pro. But if you are not getting one of these Centurion Cup, I just feel you never had a pro. You never go pro yet. Maybe you are doing it as a hobby. You see, I don't play golf, but I just want to ask, like, who play golf? I don't play golf. Like, I just felt, I can imagine like Tiger Woods. He got to go practice, he got to go practice. He got to go race, he got to go race. He cannot say, I got bad mood, I call my wife, I know, I'm not feeling, I'm tired, I'm here pain, there pain. No, he cannot. But a hobby person can, let's call it tomorrow, let's don't go, let's fly aeroplane, let's raining don't go. No. So you got a lot of excuse because reasons are results. If you want results, you cannot have reasons. These two words are never same different. Reasons or results. People have results, never need a reason. People have got reason, never have a result. So if you turn pro, everything is about numbers, everything is about results. You become on the beast mode, I always say. Really, bro, John, to do 250,000 or to do like what Joe Ang has done, 1/1,000,000, bro, you need one thing. There's a beast mode inside your body. Is it turned on or not? I'm not saying what, there must be you must be a relentless mode. That's I call it the beast mode. You have the relentless mode. There must be this mode because it takes beyond logic. It takes beyond your energy or beyond anything for you to do $1 million in a month. It's only when you are beyond all this. Really, you are on beast mode. It takes beast mode to make this group 2,300 agents. I was just speaking. This Bjorn, Alex, and Zen, and every team leaders. These not relentless, and we don't rest, we don't take average for answer, we never have 2,000 share agents. If you make $1 million in a month, 500,000 in a month, 1 million in a year, 100,000, let's talk about 100,000. You need to be on this mode. You need to have a lot of priorities set properly.
you know, you need to grow up lah, know what is the priorities lah. You see. So of course these are the 酸甜苦辣. I'm sure behind these results, there's a lot of sacrifice. There's a lot of sweat. There's a lot of maybe tears. So are there such moments now that maybe you know, you want to shout, cannot be everything, I don't know, I bring my car down, then want to buy, then so just cancel. If I'm sitting at the TV screen behind, you shit like that. I mean, sure lah. Let's see whether we have got some 酸甜苦辣, okay? Anything? Anyone? Hey, come, share some internet moments lah. Really, man, you so small, man. Hey, Klish, I will talk about it before you know, you want to talk,
She just said she got something to say.
Stepping ground, you so up so.
I mean, I guess like behind every successful deal, there's probably like 10 or 20 deals that you lost. Yeah. So I had my own share of experience lah. Like I think just a month back that I lost like 3 deals at one go. So it was quite heavy for me.
How about you? I was with Alton and Xiaotian, and
Yeah.
you seems quite stressed out, and I can see steam coming up from your head. I thought you were upset. I thought you were like a little bit upset. When I talked to you.
Yeah, correct. I mean, I'm a bit affected at first. It's normal because I think I did my best, but I just still lost.
You want to roughly give us a quick, not so, you want to go detail, I don't mind. What went wrong with 3 deals?
So I had an offer, but it's not exclusive. So another agent beat me to it, even though we had the same price. But my offer came first.
Then how come he beat you?
His terms are better.
Terms?
Yeah.
Guy or girl?
Guy.
Guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, at first it was quite hard to take.
Solo.
Yeah. But I think
so yes, so close.
Yes.
And so much hard work behind. A lot. How much hard work behind?
There's quite a bit of hard work. I really put my heart and soul into selling the place.
Okay.
I feel like so it was quite difficult at first, but after that, then I thought about it. It was a good.
How much did you lost in that deal? I mean,
about 50,000.
50,000.
Yeah.
50,000 gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then again, after that, I see as an experience something that I needed to reflect as well.
Yeah.
It was a good time lah for me
you
to.
were quite upset. I mean, just to hear.
Yeah lah. I mean,
I feel for you.
yeah. I mean,
Like,
because
don't get me wrong, I felt sometimes be natural, be human. If you want to be upset, just be upset. But I only tell myself, enough already, not enough. Then give you another 5 minutes. But I just feel people dwell on such thing for 1 week, or sometimes a month, or sometimes forever. You get me? It's serious. It's serious. But when I get pissed off, right? You all can see sometimes I'm quite emotional also. So I get pissed off, right? I just get myself pissed off. Enough already. You not enough. You feel like you piss off someone lah. Scroll. Enough already. Okay, enough. Let's move on. So that's how I work on it.
Yeah.
How about the other 2 deals you said 3 deals, right?
Yeah, I think the other two.
Chicken feet one or what? Chicken feet one.
I mean, big or small deals. To me, I find that every deal I hope to be able to close lah. I mean, that's the feeling part.
Sure.
Well, like what Kevin said, you cannot win all wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and every war that you lost is probably a good time to reflect, to see how you can win better next
It's how you tweak things. I probably say a doctor that kill more people on the operating theater is more successful than the doctor that never kill anyone on the operating theater. Just saying kind of 歪道理. So I don't judge you by your wins, I judge you by your losses also. Right? You want to go to the battlefield, you must have better scar. All Jiangjun go to battlefield will have better scar. Right, bro? Yep. So if you don't have better scar, I can only say you didn't go enough battle. Right? True?
Yes.
Right? But I think you are strong. You took a while, then just you're done. And I tell you end day ladies and gentlemen, sales solve all problems. Your problem in life, close sales. Trust me. Sales solve all problems in life. Bracket. Okay, I know people's going to bracket. Okay, sales solve all problems. You have a problem in life, deal with it by closing sales. That's all, period. Yeah, I mean, that's how I talk to myself. Yeah, so sorry, I'm talking to myself, talking to you guys, okay? If you happen to like it, take it. If you don't want, leave it on the table, it's fine. So about the other 2 years, like the other 2 years that you was, how memorable was it? Or was it because of these 3 consecutive deals that you felt like very dejected and demoralized?
Yeah, because it was continuous. So, but after on the hindsight, I come to think about it, I think it was necessary. Yeah.
It was necessary. Shut up.
Yes, like I even can't keep crying right over it. Never cry lah.
But
But
you stronger. Yeah, I swear she didn't cry.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't cry. Right?
No, like, it's more of like telling yourself how you can improve. Really, it's all about that. Yeah, that's how I feel.
So how do you actually improve after reflecting on these 3 deals? After you fencing already, then you realize that I need to improve on what?
Okay, so like for the landed,
The landed 你输在哪里？
actually 没有。No, that one actually, I really went to think about it.
So
No
what's the
matter,
conclusion?
actually, at the end of the day, I think no matter what offer I gave, probably the other agent will still close it.
Because of relationship.
He worked on it for 1 year. I came in later.
Okay.
Yeah, but I also
原来也是第三者。
没有，不是啦，是因为我卖了那边的家 then he thought I can help him as well. But in a way, I think indirectly I helped him
But
as well.
seriously, I mean, we must have an answer, ma. Where do you think you lose at for this deal? Same offer, but where do you
I think
lose
it
at?
was more of the time. If I had like the same terms, I believe I will get it lah. Yeah.
Like timeline,
Yeah, it's over the timeline actually.
extension and all these
Yes,
things.
correct.
Cool, understand.
Yeah.
How about people on my right side? Yeah, Yvonne seems like someone that will be more brutal. I don't know. Not that I'm judgmental. Yeah, you know, more brutal. But maybe Ning is more brutal. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. Or maybe it's Dixon. I don't know. I don't know. Huh? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, who is more brutal? I mean, let's talk about life. Ups and downs in our whole journey. What was the most devastating case that you have? Because you know, it's not little all and roses, ne.
Devastating case.
Yeah, elaborate, please.
I think for me was condo resale. Then after that, the seller engaged me to sell the property. But after that, the friend came in, and after that, the friend got the deal. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. And don't feel you like devastating.
But actually, I worked on it for quite some time. Yeah, and after that, the friend actually went to approach. Suddenly, I think she went to talk to her friend. Then that friend got to know it's also an agent for another agency, got to know that she has this property for sale. Yeah, so then after that, the seller engaged her. So then after that, the deal went to, actually it's the buyer who called first, and I went for the viewing. But after she's the seller's friend, so can give her a better price. Yeah, so in that sense, the deal went through.
Yep.
With a friend.
Yep. I mean, you can see there's many positions.
Yeah.
Sometimes we play different positions.
True.
Sometimes you're at the losing end, sometimes you're at the winning end. Nothing is fair in this
world. Business.
Yeah, but I think for both of your cases, the fastest way for you to recover, right, is really to move on. Yeah, not dwell on it. If you are going to dwell on it for life, I think it's going to hurt you anyway, right?
And it's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time. It's not productive.
Focus on other things.
Yeah. Good. Very good. Yeah.
Good. All right. I've got a question. The talk and talk.
For Ning Yap, asking is how do you deal with stress?
How do you deal with stress, Ning? Yeah, okay, very good.
Okay, for me, ice cream. When I'm stressed, right, I don't really want to talk to anyone. Okay, but I have a delete button. Okay, that's within me. So of course I'm human. I've emo. Okay, like I will just deal with it for a while. Collection. Yes. Okay. Apparently, I thought I'm quite confident to close. It's either Parkwood or Ragraviana that time. But apparently, I think the client so-called quite close, connection with me, maybe had another agent. Yeah. Okay lah.
Kickbacks.
Yeah, I lost. So but the best thing the customer tell me, text me and say, "Hey Ning, I bought." Oh, that time I was like, don't know what to do. I want to take the knife. Oh, I really kill myself. Then 2 weeks. Oh, you bought.
Still got the chick.
Should I say congrats or what? No? If I say congrats.
You should.
Yeah, I say congrats.
Yeah.
Which project did you buy?
The project that you recommend.
Oh, haven't. But we have been following up. Oh, that time really, then that time really, then, okay, one thing is that when I deal with it, like what Kevin says, right, I will not dwell too long. Okay, that's why I said my delete button. I press, I go. In a way, then 一样的，我 close 一个 deal, right, regardless of how much the commission, 我也会 zero-ize it.
Yeah, okay.
我也会 press the delete, then it will be my next. Because I know a lot of people are very complacent as well. When they had a deal, maybe 2-3千, right, 他们觉得这个月可以了。Okay, 我就把它 zero-ize, I go for my next goal. So this is like what you say. Then
so how do you zero-ize? Got to explain.
I don't know deal.
Later on, agent can spend their money away.
Every day you open the money, right?
Metaphor.
I don't know, close 吧 then 不要去管它了。就 take it as that month 还没有做 anything 啦。
Okay.
So yeah, then I'm also a dreamer. I love to dream. So like when I first joined PG Group, I said wow, Centurion Cup. 好像100多千 then I will feel that I want to dream to achieve that.
Dreamer, huh?
I have been a dreamer since young.
You see, long ago when Preeminent Group started the Centurion Cup, trust me, there wasn't any diamond, there's no platinum, nobody even has such a recognition. I swear, Preeminent is the first group to come out with such a 100K award.
That was like wow.
And then after that, subsequently, we got all the different versions coming out. There were also people lock, stock, barrel, copy and say it's a Centurion Cup. They duplicate success. It's okay lah. To us, it's fine, no problem.
Shows that successful people
we started this word dream. I was, every time we had meetings, we like the 4 of us, we always had meetings. So our meetings will always have this segment called the dream meeting, the dream kind of our to-do list lah. So I just thought I had some dream. Really. As a top achiever, as an agent, as a team leader, you must continue to dream. But not only dream, right? So this cup is very significant. It is not the metal. It's not that thing. It's not even the name. It's a significant. All of you had this Centurion Cup. It only remind you that you were the best of the best. I mean, everybody has ups and downs. Even the best fall down. The song also like that, sing right. So this cup will just remind you that you were the best of the best, and you must always remember, right? You got to eat all this 50,000 rubbish nonsense people that eat for breakfast, and all these people that use you and then buy meatwood. Just got to eat and then poo come out and gone, because. No choice, right? Sometimes we got to go through all these things. Right? But this cup, that is whatever cup we call it, is the infinite, it's insignia, whatever, just a name. It is to tell you that you are the best of the best. And you continue to be the best, because that's why you can come on today, these platforms, and then inspire people. Hey, today you all don't sell what you have done. I don't know who's listening. Maybe the person want to give up already. Maybe the person like you in that situation want to, but listen really help the person. We do not know. We don't know what we share is, how to interpret it. But, yeah.
One agent, right?
Yes.
2 months back, she was feeling very down.
Yep.
When I got my Centurion Cup, I went to deliver her
trophy.
Her trophy, the ERA.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, you hold my Centurion Cup.
Oh, yes.
I want to take a picture of you. They said, no, it's not my cup. I said, you hold. Okay, I'm going to take a picture, I'm going to send it to you.
Visualization.
Yes. I see you visual that you'll be the next Centurion Cup holder. And last month, she hit more than her over K.
Because what you think, what you become. Right? If Johnny from young you were being raised up by apes, today you are. Right. So it is very true. So it's also not what you know, it's who you know. You are the average of your 5 closest friends. So they make friends with some Centurion owners. And all these Centurion people that we created a Centurion party every month is for you to know Centurion people. Today you are all the Centurion people. This is private in your accolades. Mix around with the high flyers. Really, that's how we fly together. Okay, so it's very important. Yeah, good sharing.
We have a question
Yes.
for Johnny.
Johnny.
What do you intend to do with your the money the commission that you receive?
Go spend on your wife. You can buy new rings for your wife. Your wife was the one asking this question. You gave your wife all the money.
Oh, bro, all the 800,000 give her.
How can you get 100,000?
My goal really this to start out the next year really is to buy a property, to have a house, to satisfy my wife. You know, I mean in terms of having a home. So yeah, so this is a goal I have, and I haven't been in a workforce that has CPF, so everything is cash. And my wife is not working every day; she just follow me around. So yeah, it is definitely. I think I'm the youngest here. So that's why I think that the stress with all of y'all has been doing well. It kind of gives me an invisible stress that I have to do well as well. If not, then it defeats the purpose of being in this industry. If I don't put my mind to want to do well here, then there's really no point of me being here. And this is what I always tell my guys, that if you don't even want to take the first step to believe that you can achieve something over here, then rather you get a job at McDonald's or something. There's no difference. Maybe you feel even more relaxed there. So this is something like. Yeah. So my money I saving up to buy my house.
Where are you gonna buy?
Yeah, this one. This one is not a controversial topic, but maybe you talk off screen.
Real talk. So you talk real.
Next question.
Klish, for every one success that you have, how many failures have you faced in order to have, what's your ratio of failures to success?
This one called question. Okay, we answer. You want to answer? Yeah, real talk. So for every one deal that you close, how many disappointments do you face? Yeah, we have, but never mind. We just answer.
You have to answer this question.
I think actually failures is part and parcel. Yeah, so you just need to have more numbers so that you don't focus on the bad things. Really? Really, it's just about activities. Yeah. But I actually really agree. The Centurion Cup is actually quite a significance. It's like letting you see that something can come true. Yeah. So like,
how many cups you got?
I think this year 2.
2. So I mean all in all, you got 2 cups.
Yeah, so I think joining Preeminent was something that. As in, but really, like, having the Centurion Cup was really quite a significance for me because it makes me feel that it can come true. Dreams really can come true. Yeah.
You should upgrade it.
Sorry, I got something in my mind again.
What?
So where do you put your Centurion Cup?
Can you use me?
So you put in your office, just to actually show yourself, like every day you see and you visualize to get more of that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What else? Any other questions for Klish?
Get an infinite, get an insignia.
No, please put
Leon.
Sure.
You know, I got, Leon is our program director, not because.
Show yourself again, Leon.
Before, no. He has
pre-qualification to be a program director of this Diamonds Real Talk, no, because 姜还是老的辣嘞，哦，不要。Leon has got every cups that we have, no. Sawadee cup also have, no. He has got the MDRA. He has got set one cup, right, Leon? Ultima haven't get, right? He have got the Centurions. He has got Infinite. He has got Insignias. Oh, one. He haven't only got Ultima. That is perfect in my heart already. But he has got the MDRA. Hey bro, how many people got MDRA? Less than 10, no. Our $1 Million Router Award, MDRA, that is only given at the most extravagant gala of the year. And of that few people, Leon has got it. Well done, Leon. That's why I know, high level program director. Don't play.
Okay, we have the next question. The next question is for Yvone. Yvonne, how do you balance yourself? How do you have work-life balance between, like, how do you split yourself up between work and having a social life, personal life, family life? How do you prioritize your time?
I think definitely there'll be some sacrifices because we're in this line, especially for realtors. Our weekends are generally burned. So I'll try as much as possible to spend time with my kids if I can during the weekdays. If not, we'll be just plan one day to actually go out with them and not think of anything. Yeah.
Is it a lot of realtor weekend very free?
No, my weekends are generally
a lot of realtor.
like I said just now, I
seriously speaking,
cannot be free.
I just felt okay. I mean, I'm sure all of you have agents under you also. If you are very free, it's okay. But make sure every weekend you should go and visit show flat. Even you got, I mean, of course, your best thing is you just go to going someone down to the show flat. The person want to go there and just drink coffee, waste your time, just go lah. You know, if not, actually you yourself should just go and visit show flats. Go and look around. Stop staying at home. That's what I recommend. Seriously, after a while, you should go in there and see what people are doing. You know, I always got this favorite. I like to talk this to myself lah. 看看别人，再看看自己，再看看别人，再看看自己。English see people, see yourself. What are you doing? See people, see yourself. You understand? It's very simple lah. Yeah, because that's how we grow with through comparison, right? Now, everything is a comparison, right? Yvonne is tall. If I put someone, then she's tall lah. If I put someone else, she's not tall. If I put some girls that is 1.9 meter, then you're short. I mean, so everything is a comparison. We humans are very used to like the calendar from, it's very inside our DNA, man. So comparison is also very important. So your call as well, I like to go to the arena. What is arena? Show flat is an arena. You know, MMA must go to the stage, right? The stage is called the arena, right? Golf must go to the golf course, right? The golf course is called arena, right? Everything. Today, this is an office, it's an arena of, you know what I mean, right? But agent, our arena is either at your owner's house or arena is at the show flat. Your arena is definitely not in your house, especially your bed.
Yes, true.
So get your ass out of your house. For goodness sake, get your ass out of the house. Go to a show flat. Bring someone there. 看看人家，看看自己。See people, see yourself. Of course, if you have got that zest in you, you will know what to do. But if you still, then there's nothing can do for you lah. Because you know what I mean. So today, I hope 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us plus Leon, 8 of us has planted this warrior seed, centurion seed, cliche seed into your head lah. Okay, and this seed will just grow and make you competitive, and make you want to win, and make you this sales can solve your problem, and make you want to be on the ground and know your arena and turn on your beast mode lah. Okay, right? So I guess today time is almost 4 o'clock. It's been the 2 hours. Time flies.
I have learned a lot from you guys because I want to learn a lot. Really, I hope all of you have learned from us. You have enjoyed this episode 1. I guess we did a very good job. Let's give ourselves a pat. Oh yeah, right. That we have done well.
Of course, without the participation of all of you guys,
Yes.
and the willingness. Okay, just to let you guys know, at the moment we actually selected and just asked them to actually help. All of them just agreed at the moment. Okay, we are in. So it was that easy for us, right? It was very easy.
And we have a problem because we have just so many Centurion people to pick. And why these people? It's also by some selection criteria. If we didn't pick you, doesn't mean anything. It's just we have to have some criteria, okay? But we are doing episode 1 means we have episode 2, 3, 4, 5, season 2, season 10. I don't know. Okay, Bjorn? So are you satisfied with today's
I think we're doing
episode 1?
great. So looking forward to our next episode. So if you guys want to see more, like, share, comment, and just tell us what you want to see.
Yep.
Okay.
And today, I'd like to personally thanks Bjorn. Bjorn will be the guy that is in charge of this whole real talk. And I would like to thank all of you for putting in your precious time and really take this seriously. Thank you to our back-end crew, our camera crew, our Celine and Leon, and the many people that makes it happen. Thanks to myself, for having this idea. And thank you all of you to tuning in and just rewatch this over and over again, including yourself. I guess when you go back home, you rewatch it. I guess it's something you can learn from it. Do give us your feedback, anything that we can improve on. If so, I hope you guys like this episode 1. And thank you very much. And we'll see you in episode 2 of the Real Talk Season 1. And that's all for today. Bye. Thank you.